Okay, so now we're going to look at number 13. So let's pull it up and look at number 13. Okay, this is a problem that has to do with how to, nutritionists do this all the time, where they have to assemble a meal to fit some sort of health criterion. Okay, so let's look here. We've got the different types of foods, A, B, and C. I mean, we don't know if this was meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and green beans, or what the ABC foods are, but we're going to make them fit the particular criterion in the table. So they have each type of food broken down by what for each ounce of that type of food. So 1 ounce of whatever the first type of food is gives you 100 calories, 8 grams of protein, and 150 milligrams of vitamin C. Whatever food B is, maybe apple, banana, cherries, I don't know. Food B, 500 calories for 1 gram, 14 grams of protein, 800 milligrams of vitamin C. This can't be fruit. And then food C, 400 calories for 1 ounce, 11 grams of protein in 1 ounce, and 200 milligrams of vitamin C in 1 ounce. So much like the pizzas, we want to know, well, how many ounces could I assemble? What kind of meal could I put together on the plate with how many 1 ounce servings of these different things so that all of this stuff comes out the way we need it to up here in the description? The description says, if a meal consisting of the 3 foods allows exactly 4,900 calories, 157 grams of protein, 5,600 milligrams of vitamin C, then how many ounces of each kind of food should be used? So like nutritionists will have this stuff, they'll have like for body weight or for particular, restrictions on blood sugar or hydration or whatever it is, they'll enter in the conditions of the particular patient, and then they have to go and look at the foods they have available and figure out how to assemble it so that that particular combination fits all 3 of these for calories, protein, and vitamin C. It's actually pretty easy because we already have these things set up. Remember I was saying for each ounce, you get 100 calories, 500 calories, 400 calories for each of these things. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up 3 different kinds of totals, one for each kind of total meal feature. So 4,900 calories, we're going to set up an equation that equals 4,900 calories. We're going to set up a second equation about protein that's going to equal 157 grams total of protein, and then a vitamin C equation. So I'm going to go over here and switch to my view of my notebook so that you can see what I'm doing. And we'll get started here. All right, so the first thing it says to do is, my husband's coming through the front door and the dogs are going nuts, so once he comes in. Okay, so the first thing it tells us is we need 4,900 calories altogether. So I'm going to write these totals down. 4,900 calories. I need 157 grams of protein. And I need 5,600 milligrams of vitamin C. Okay, so we're going to go through our table. The first column in the table showed calories for each type of thing. So again, I'm just boring, so I just have X, Y, and Z all the time. I suppose I could just switch over to A, B, C and make it a little faster. But I'm going to let X equal the number of ounces for food A. Y will be the number of ounces in the servings for food B. And Z would be how much are we going to eat from food C. And if you remember if you're looking at this is what the chart looked like, 500, 400, 8, 14, 11, 150, 800, 200. So this was the chart for A, B, and C for calories, protein, and vitamin C, because I know that I've switched off that view. So this is for 1 ounce, of each type of food. This is how much you get at the different kinds of nutritional things. So I need something to add up to 4,900 calories. So for every ounce I have of food A, I get 100 calories. So for whatever amount I eat in food A, I'm going to do 100 calories for every ounce of food A. And I decided X was going to be for food A. All right, the number of calories I get out of food B, that's what I'm going to let Y equal, is 500. And again, you can just use A, B, C instead of X, Y, Z. I just got on this kick. And then Z is for food C, you get 400 calories for every ounce of food C that you eat. So these are all the calorie numbers, and it totals up to 4,900 calories. And we're just going to go through and do this again for protein, which is basically going down your middle column. Okay. Y, that's the column here. All right, so for the middle one, we're doing protein, which is 8 for A, 14 for B, and 11 for C. So plus 11, Z is food B, or food C, and that's the protein totals were supposed to be 157 grams of protein. And then for vitamin C, it says our total is supposed to be 5,600 milligrams of vitamin C, and these are the milligrams we get for each particular piece. So food A ounces, 150 milligrams of vitamin C, and so on. That's 200 Z. Okay, so the bottom row, this is your total vitamin C. This was your total protein. This was your total calories. These are the numbers that accounted for those particular calories for each type of food, protein for each type of food, vitamin C milligrams for each type of food. So if you look down a column, you're seeing all the information about the calories. Now, you're seeing all the information about food A. See how food A has 100 calories, 8 grams of protein, 150 grams of vitamin C. So this is basically for food A, ounces. This is for food B, food C. And then if you look across, you're seeing the different types of nutritional information: calories, protein, vitamin C, food A, food B, food C. Okay, so this is already in the correct form for each equation. That's in your standard form. So when you go to your calculator, and I may skip this step, when you go to your calculator, all you have to do is just pull off the numbers, because that's what an augmented matrix does, is it just saves us a little bit of time having to copy down all the X, Y, Z's and the plus minuses and stuff. 157, the last one is 150, 800, 200, 5,600. All right, now I've done a couple of these already, so you can look this up for details, but then you put this into your calculator. So you go to your matrix, edit, and you put it in for a 3x4, 3 rows, 4 columns, put all this information in, then go back to your main screen, and you're going to do the calculation, matrix, calc, and you're looking for RREF. I think it's like way down there, but that's what you're looking for. And then you also want to tell it matrix A. And then in the end, it will give you something that looks like this. This is what reduced row echelon form looks like. It'll rearrange this matrix, simplify it, and reduce it so that you have ones down the diagonal, zeros everywhere else down here. So what this means is X equals, and you'll have your X solution, Y, and your Z solution. All right, so that I'm going to let you finish on your calculator, but you put this in as a 3x4 matrix into your calculator. Then you go over to the calculations and you tell your calculator to reassemble this matrix in reduced row echelon form. Apply that feature to matrix A. When you hit enter, it will show you this. These are your solutions right here. So whatever this is, this will be how much of food A, how many ounces of food A should be on the plate. This will be how many ounces for food B and how many ounces for food C. So food A, number of ounces, and so on. B, C. That's what these numbers will be right here. in this third column. So when you do the RREF, it gives you the solutions in your final column over here.